DJ Cook. DJ Cook. The guy who claims he cleans up YouTube and really likes exposing children. Children like me on the platform of YouTube filled with child diddlers and Minecraft YouTubers. One of those are, of course, the same thing, but different wording. Now, why do I bring DJ Cook up? A guy who's completely abandoned his main channel in order to basically steal content for reacting. Why do I talk about him? Me, Mr.Feedlestick, your woke liberal feminist, who likes things like Chainsaw Man and your Naruto's, and who for some reason doesn't have the desk anymore. What happened to that? I feel like I explained that, but I'm gonna bring it up again. Well, I kinda already talked about the reasons already. He exposes children and just steals content. Cause, well, I'm gonna show you. Alright? It's been a while since I've gotten some good editing. I wanted to bring back some more editing. I know you guys have poor attention span, so let's get a bit more visual. Alright, so here I have my very normal YouTube screen page with Mario and Rabbids and fucking Naruto dubs. Some Griffey, alright? I got the normal stuff, alright? Now let me search up DJ Cook. DJ Cook, alright? Okay. Now you can already see that his hold on. You can already see that his last upload was from a year ago, and that's a year ago. And just look at this. Look at this. Look at this. Look at this. What even are these thumbnails? Now, you don't just up and leave your main channel in order to do let me just find his current channel, which is DJ Loves Turbo. Alright? Look at this. But look at this. I found my youngest hater ever. I bet this is clickbait. What the hell is this ad?
Okay, so for some reason, a lot of little kids on YouTube really hate me. You see, a couple of years ago,
you constantly look, you are exposing this child's face, and so am I. You can't just do that. That's like a not good thing. That's some Epstein stuff. And then why do you care so much? A child hating you in the first place. Is your ego that shallow? Oh yeah, no wonder you got exposed. Oh yeah, look at the stuff that you post. Let's count every child video. 1. Oh wait, no, that's about him. Never mind. Okay, let's 1, 2. Wait. I don't know why I went silent. Okay, but you can really see just like he's just a reactor. Oh yeah, 3. Was that 3? Is that 4? Fuck, I've already lost count. I can't speak. 5. All this guy does is react, and like he's really not doing anything. Now his whole thing before he switched to this channel is that he was apparently cleaning up YouTube. And look at this. Like what is this? I know it's you reacting to trash fan art, but how could they not make trash fan art when they're trying to make art of trash? Like what do you expect? Of a fucking Picasso? You're not even that popular. You have like let me look at your subscribe. 2.34 million subscribers. Yeah, and I only have 90 subscribers. 94 subscribers. You want to know what my fan art looks like? You know, want to know what fan art people have made for me? All right, boom. Look at that. Look at that. That's fan art for me. That's not shitty. And boom, this was fan art. This is my fucking YouTube profile. You know, that's art by me. You know, and a guy with only 94 subscribers has better fan art than you. A man who makes fun of children and can't even do what his entire branding is, which is clean up YouTube. Look at that. You are actively making it worse by making fun of children and exposing their face on the internet. Children who probably don't. I mean, if they're posting YouTube videos, they probably do want to be known as something. But, you know, maybe that's not the case. Maybe they're just doing this for fun. But you are actively getting them hate, because, you know, people are going to harass them. Because you seem to have... Sorry, I got my throat. You seem to have accumulated this following that really it's just brain dead people who don't actually know you're not doing anything helpful on this platform. And, you know, you abandoning your channel, your main channel, is kind of proof of that. Because, well, first of all, you probably found out that reacting gets you more views than, you know, your actual channel. And let me put on the popular. Okay, this got 4 million. Alright, now what about on your main channel? What about your main channel? Huh. I mean, I guess I was expecting something lower, but, you know, people really seem to like your actual videos more than these. But you likely switch to this more because you're lazy and you don't want to make long videos. You just want quick content fast. And look at what you get when you don't put in the effort. And, you know, you might say that, hey, I'm gonna put in a lot of effort either. Well, I have a lot of things to do before making videos. You know, I have to go to school. What do you have to do? Your entire career revolves around YouTube. As far as I'm concerned, you don't have children to be taken care of. You don't have a wife. You don't have a life. Okay, maybe you do, but, like, how much of that can possibly be taken out of making video essays? How long could that take, right? Because I know how long it could take, alright? I know. But you have completely given up on effort. And your view count shows that. Because, like, people don't want you to do this, even when you're not benefiting the platform. People still liked your video. People still watched it. Like, look at this. At 1.4 million views. That's a sign your channel is doing well. You know, your view count, right? You're getting millions of views per video. But now that's gone down with DJ Loves Turbo because you're just lazy now. You're just lazy. Okay, so I'm not really sure why the audio doubled, but, you know, that's aside the point. This guy's clearly not benefiting the platform. He's clearly making it worse because he's spreading hate. He's showing minors channels. He's showing the channel of minors. Pretty weird thing to do. I mean, especially since all they did was just talk shit about you. It's not like, I don't know, they said something very controversial or, I don't know, did something, I mean, they probably have. But still, these people, they don't even have that many subscribers. They probably have, like, at most 20 or 5. You know, they're not leaving a big impact. And the only reason why they might is because you exposed them. And everyone on your channel is going to see them. Right? Now, you could say, hey, haven't you posted bad things, Mr.Feedlestick? Well, those are all satire, right? I say it at the end of each video to make sure you guys know they're satire. Alright? In case you don't know what satire is, then probably shouldn't be watching me. Alright? Probably shouldn't. No, I don't mean harm at the end of the day. I never do. No, if you actually have been offended by one of my videos, I am sorry. Alright? That's not the intention. A lot of the things I do are for comedy. But that's going too far. That's bullying. Bullying. It's not a good thing. Now, I myself have been bullying a lot of my life, especially since I'm quite overweight, Love making fun of my looks. You probably would too. I'm pretty sure you've done that before too. You're probably gonna make a video about me. Talk about like, this kid's such a hater. You should, whatever it is else you say. You're probably gonna call me a pathetic loser. When, really, that's just what you are. That's kind of a lame thing to say for me. I'll get better with my roast. I will. But he's just... Now, this may not be the best video talking about DJ Cook. There are plenty of other videos that you should definitely check out. More in depth on this that I cannot possibly do with my no script energy, I can remember a lot of things, but I think I covered, like, the major problems. And there are, like, tons of things about him that I've mentioned, like, pretty sure he had homophobia allegations and a lot of other things that I probably won't go into this video. Because, well, I might not talk about that in the best way possible. So, you avoid the risk. But yeah, he probably should not be allowed on this platform, especially if he keeps on bullying kids, kids, kindergartners, because, I'm pretty sure a lot of them are, like, preschoolers or elementary school students that he's making fun of. So, it's really bad, not good thing that he shouldn't be doing. And I remember seeing this clip of him in a diaper. Now, I tried to find it, but I couldn't. And I was going to use it in this video, but I just couldn't find it. So, just know a clip like that exists. I remember seeing it. I just couldn't find it again. Alright? And that's some pretty weird shit. Some Epstein level shit, if I've ever seen it. And I've seen some things. But what am I gonna do if DJ Cook responds? Let it happen. Alright? Let it happen, because that's gonna happen either way. There's no way. He's like addicted to this stuff, alright? He gets off to this stuff. That's all he thinks about. He thinks, ooh, I wonder who's gonna make fun of me next. I wonder who's gonna hate on me. Ooh, I just can't wait. I bet that's his scheming right there. He's been waiting for this moment ever since it could even be possible. I bet he is. He's just waiting. He's just waiting. So I'm gonna deliver, because he really likes doing this stuff. He at least has 20 videos talking about kids who hate him. Look, seriously though, you really can't handle criticism from kids. Unlike those other kids, I know how to criticize things, but mine, kids with the size brain. I can't fucking speak, though. Maybe I'm not the best example anymore. Okay. Kids the size of a chicken's brain who probably haven't even read Percy Jackson. You're gonna take their opinions on you so seriously that you have to make a video about them, calling them a hater, because your ego, which is, this is your dick. This is your ego right here, right? Because you can't stroke your dick. You have to stroke that ego by talking about kids who hate on you because you have nothing better in life to do. And that's really pathetic. That really is pathetic. You know, that you have to talk about kids to make yourself better. And that's why you present them to the world, because you want them to be on your side, right? You want your fans to be on your side. You know how your audience is, right? You get them to harass these innocent kids who've done nothing wrong. Like, do you think if, let's say, Jack Black got a lot of hate from kids because they didn't like Tenacious D, you think he's gonna, I don't know, make a movie or, I don't know, album like talking shit about these kids back at them? Do you think that's gonna happen? Do you think any other celebrity would do this? Even ones with the highest egos, like, I don't know, Adam Sandler. Do you think he would do this? No. I don't know why. Because even he's a fucking normal person. And he's more popular than you, right? He might even have a bigger ego than you, right? With how he writes his characters in movies. He really did ruin that one gay movie, though. He really did. Yeah. That's my video on DJ Cook and my constant stuttering and mess up words. Because I'm Mr. Feedlestick, and I'm your woke feminist.